NBA fans around the world are now seeing and believing the all-star talent possessed by Devin Booker. But fans are still divided on if he is a true emerging superstar or just a highly talented kid putting up inflated stats on a poor roster. But today, we're going to take a look at what Devin Booker is truly capable of and how he could eventually become a generational talent.
For the game, got it! Off the glass, Devin Booker!
Hey yo, what's up NBA fans? Welcome to my first in-depth video on YouTube. Today we're taking a look at Devin Booker, the 6'6" shooting guard out of Kentucky. Looking back at Booker's 2014-15 season with the Wildcats, it was clear to see that Booker was a talented scorer, but more specifically, a knockdown shooter. Kentucky was overwhelmed with talent that season, with a starting lineup consisting of Aaron Harrison, Andrew Harrison, Trey Lyles, Willie Cauley-Stein, and Karl Anthony Towns. All 5 of those players were extremely athletic and played both sides of the ball very well. Defense was a severe weakness of Booker's at that point in time, so John Calipari opted to bring the young sharpshooter off the bench as a spark plug, and Booker did just that. In 21 minutes per game, Booker averaged 10 points per game on 47% shooting and 41% from beyond the arc. Booker would also go on to win SEC Sixth Man of the Year for Kentucky. Now, let's take a look at what made Booker such a highly touted shooter coming out of Kentucky. Devin Booker was always in a shot-ready stance before the ball even arrived, and since he has such a high release point standing at 6'6", he is able to load, square up, and fire away even if he's not exactly wide open. There's also no wasted energy or movement in Booker's jump shot. He shoots in one fluent motion with his lower body, arms, elbows, and wrist releasing in unison. Coming into the 2015 NBA draft, Booker's selling point to most teams was his jump shot and his reliability from the three-point line. But the Phoenix Suns saw way more potential from Booker. They believed with proper training, Booker could potentially become one of the league's most dominant scorers. So with the 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Suns snagged Devin Booker.
With the 13th pick in the 2015 NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky.
Devin Booker ended with a solid rookie season for the Phoenix Suns considering just how young he was. He didn't even turn 19 years old until after the season began. Booker would go on to average 13.8 points per game on 42% shooting and 34% from beyond the arc. The only other players at 19 years old to have ever done that at the time were Kyrie Irving and Kobe Bryant. So needless to say, things were looking great for Booker's young career. In Booker's second NBA season at just 20 years old, he was practically given the keys to the Suns franchise. He saw a huge boost in minutes played, going from 27 to 35 minutes per game, and was now the Suns' full-time starting shooting guard. Booker delivered once again, putting up 22 points per game on 42% shooting and 36% from beyond the arc. One of those being a legendary 70-point game against the Boston Celtics in March 2017. Booker became the youngest player ever to drop 70 points in a game. It was at this point when everyone began to realize this guy, Devin Booker, was for real. Booker would continue to make history and explode in the 2017-18 season, putting up 30 points or more in 22 of his 54 games played. On the season, as a 21-year-old, Booker would average 24.9 points per game, 4.7 assists per game, and 4.5 rebounds per game. The only other players ever to do that at 21 years old are Tracy McGrady, LeBron James, and Michael Jordan. On top of all that, Devin Booker is the only player in NBA history at age 21 to average 24 points per game on 38% three-point shooting. Devin Booker will be turning 22 years of age on October 30th, 2018, which means he supposedly has 3 to 4 years before we witness his best basketball played. If you take nothing else away from this quick video, know this: Devin Booker will blossom into a generational talent and will emerge as one of the greatest scorers this sport has ever seen. Make sure to drop a like on this quick video if you enjoyed, and let me know which players I should talk about next. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.